Hello Stampers and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I just wanted to show you a little watercoloring with blender pens on this adorable little Easter lamb. Isn't he just precious? I think he is so cute, and while I don't make a ton of Easter cards, even though it's one of my favorite holidays, I did think that this was super cute for babies, baby showers, little children for their birthdays. Like, you could use it in so many different ways just by omitting that Happy Easter there at the bottom. And isn't he just cute? He's so cuddly looking and so warm, and I grew up and my mom used to have some sheep, and so it was so precious watching them lamb every winter time. So I loved him, and I just want to snuggle with a little lamb again. He's just so precious. So this uses the Easter lamb stamp set, which is from the Occasions mini catalog, and it comes in the wood block, and it just comes in this little bitty case here because it's a single stamp. And I stamped him down on Whisper White, and so here I stamped him on Whisper White, and I used StazOn ink. You could also use the basic black archival ink too. And then I'm just going to color today with one of my blender pens. The blender pens do come dual tips, so there's a tip down here and a tip down here. And then once you want to switch colors, all you have to do is just kind of run it clean until it no longer has a color, and then you're good to go, and you can pick up your next color. So I'm just going to do a little bit of coloring just to kind of give him a little pizzazz. And so I have some chocolate chip ink here, and I'm actually just going to lightly dab into the ink pad and then just use it like you would a regular marker. And when you start to run out of ink, or when you start to get a shade that's lighter than you prefer, then just take it back to the ink pad, dab it in a little bit, and then keep going. It's really simple. And what it is this barrel actually has water already in it, so it's like an easier watercoloring. It's different from the Aqua Painter though, because the Aqua Painter actually has a barrel of water in it, and so it comes out a lot waterier. So it kind of spreads a little bit more and then takes a little bit of like a watercolor look by spreading out. Here I just have some Blushing Bride, and I thought I would just add a little bit to the ears there, and of course this is a real light pink, so you can either keep going back for a lot of ink, or you can stick with just a very subtle pink there on his little ears, and then I'm going to give him some little rosy cheeks as well. And again, you can do as much or as little as you want. And then we're just going to run it clean, and then I'm going to take my Pear Pizzazz here, and I'm going to color in some of the grass. And you can do the grass however you wish. You can add lots of color, you can add a little bit of color, you can, do different shades where some of the little clumps of grass are dark and some of them are light. You can really do this however you wish. So like there, I just did on each of the little black pieces of grass that were stamped, and as you can see on this one, I kind of did all around and sort of squared it out a little bit on that whole bottom section. So you can do it whichever way you want. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one like that just for a different look so you can see the two at the end. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some Pool Party. And I'm just going to do some shading all around him just to kind of finish out the look and make it kind of look a little blue all around. And this is sort of a tricky technique. Depending on, if you really are a perfectionist and you want it to look, exactly the same, or, no dark marks or no light marks, then, this might not be the technique for you, because you kind of do have all those marks everywhere. And so I'm going to kind of sort of hit out farther and then come in a little bit more. And so there we just have that nice little squiggle of blue in the background. And I'll probably end up cutting this down, which is why I didn't go all the way out. I'll probably cut it down a little bit similar to like I did in this sample here. So you can see those blues, and then, just kind of add that little bit of sky background to it. And you can do, again, you can do as much or as little as you want. You can stick really close to him, or you can go all the way out to the edge of your paper, whichever you prefer. And then I'm actually, since little lambs are usually white, I'm just going to leave his coat and his wool all white like that, and I am all done. Look how quick and simple that was. And again, you could use this for a baby shower or welcoming baby home or a little child's birthday party or anything like that. I think it would be super adorable. And then of course you could always use it for Easter or any sort of little springy card. So you can check that out. I will be posting the completed card of that one, and then as well as this one on my blog, laurastamppad.com. So you can check that out. I'll leave a link down below for that. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know in the comments below if you prefer the blender pen, the aqua painter, or whether you prefer to just color with a marker or colored pencil. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear which you prefer the most. So let me know in the comments below, and if you have any ideas for videos that you would like me to do next, then of course I would love to hear from you, and I will do my best to make that happen. I will talk to you next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.